coming. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Moscrop Sports Banquet. My name is Stella, and I'm accompanied by this year's Sports Council executives as your MCs this evening.
My name is David.
I'm Gabriella.
I'm Allison.
And I'm Hannah. We'd like to acknowledge the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish, on whose traditional territories we learn, play, and grow. After missing the last 2 years of athletics, we've come back stronger than ever in many aspects of our program.
Today, we would like to acknowledge the coaches, sponsors, athletes, and volunteers who have made our athletics program flourish. We have persevered through limited capacity sports, no spectators, canceled events, and more.
Despite these challenges, we have persevered. We've gone through live streaming events to volunteer workshops, and I can't remember the last one. Virtual signups.
Through teamwork and leadership, our athletics community has had so many successes. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate these successes.
In front of you is a schedule of the evening, so we'll start off with Fall Awards, followed by the Winter Awards, and once awards have been presented for these 2 seasons, dinner will be served by some of our amazing volunteers.
After everyone has received their dinner, we will then proceed with presenting Spring Awards, followed by Service Awards, Leadership Awards, Sponsor and Coach Recognitions, Athlete of the Month, and Year Awards.
Athletes, once your name is called up, please come up to the stage this way. And once awards for your team have been presented, volunteers will guide you on this side of the stage to pick up your All-Star shirt and have your photo taken by Norm. Let's give a round of applause for Norm taking our photo today. We're gonna jump right in, so.
Okay, let's jump right into our Fall Sports Awards. First off, we'd like to invite the coaches of Grade A Girls Volleyball to present their awards.
Hello. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to be going first. Hi everyone. Kiana, James, and I got the pleasure of coaching the Grade 8 Girls Volleyball team. The 40 of them were very determined, strong, and compassionate athletes. I hope that you all had an amazing experience as well as we did. We had a tough time having to choose only 4 athletes to receive awards. We selected 3 All-Stars and 1 MVP.
In no particular order, our first team All-Star was dedicated and always utilizing feedback from her coaches effectively and has improved immensely. Charlie Luo, could you please come to the stage? Unfortunately, I don't think she's here today, but we would like to appreciate her as a great athlete. Our second All-Star had a positive attitude and encouraged all her teammates all throughout the season. She works hard to chase after every single ball. Could Clara Melo de Oliveira please come to the stage? I don't think she's here either. Our last All-Star was a strong asset to our team and worked hard to improve her skills. She was a pleasure to coach. Could Eliana Kim please come to the stage?
lastly, for our MVP, their skill is undeniable. We selected her for her dedication to the team, an encouraging attitude, and an uplifting demeanor. Can Carrie-Ann So?
Okay, congratulations. Now we'd like to call up the coaches for the junior girls volleyball team to present their awards.
Junior girls volleyball. Congratulations to the team again for winning the banner. I'd like to thank the coaching staff of Jeff, Finn, and his daughter Dee. Giving out awards on this team is very difficult because everyone contributed to our success, and as coaches, we don't value any players over anyone else. We love our players equally. So after much discussion of including voting from the players and coaches, here are your all-stars. She is our best defensive player, who's also one of the most dedicated and hardest working players we've ever coached. She also dedicates her time as a coach, Catherine Cascabel. The second all-star is for a player who is laser focused on the court. She serves a lot of aces and can play virtually any position. She is supremely dedicated, shows tremendous leadership skills both on and off the court, as well as a player as well as coach, Olivia Wong. Our third all-star goes to our best offensive player. She has the ability to attack and score from anywhere on the court. She also demonstrates leadership both as a player and a coach, Tao Mi Ha. And the MVP goes to a player who quietly and methodically keeps everyone together. We struggled with passing this year, which meant that our center had to run at least 10 to 20 kilometers per match just to give our hitters a chance. She has bailed us out countless times. She's calm under pressure, and her confidence and positive attitude keeps everything flowing, which is a big part of our success. Give it up for Ivy Lake.
Now I will be presenting the awards for senior girls volleyball on behalf of their coach, Kim Orr. Okay, so the senior girls volleyball season was an interesting one as the majority of the players missed at least a season due to COVID and the fact that the coach had to balance two teams together. So that meant that both teams did not get any quality practice times together to improve their play. But somehow, this group persevered and grit out the season and found joy and love playing for each other. And that, to everyone, means more than any wins or losses. So best of luck to the graduating seniors, and we are grateful for such a memorable season. So now I will be calling up all the awarded athletes to the stage. So may Katie Delarama, Joanna most resilient player, and that goes to Giovanna Coolidge. So Giovanna had a never give up attitude, and she always kept her head up and embraced the adversity. Congratulations, Giovanna. The second Team All-Star Award is the calmest player of the year, and that will go to Kayana Rue. So Kayana is always calm, cool, and collected, and she is never too high and never too low. Great job running the team as a setter. And the last Team All-Star Award goes to, it's an emotional leader, and that goes to Mina Velkovic. So Mina has great leadership skills, and she plays tough, but always with a smile. We all love her energy on and off the court. Congratulations, Mina. And lastly, the MVP Most Valuable Player Award goes to Katie Delaramo. So Katie played multiple positions for the team this season, and she does whatever the team needs to compete. She played positions such as setter, left side, right side, and libero. Congratulations, Katie. Good job to all the players.
Next, could we have the coaches of grade 9 girls volleyball come up to present their award?
Thank you.
Is that better?
It's perfect.
Okay, because
It's perfect.
they're talking about maybe turning the light on, but the light turns
no,
on
no.
multiple lights. But
The
then
coaches of grade 9 girls
This is
come up
good.
to
does that?
stage.
I can bring this even closer.
See, they're turning out perfect. They're turning out perfect.
Okay, good.
They're turning out good.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Thank you.
So me and Kim Orr coached these girls this year, and I just want to say that I'm really proud of all the work you guys put in. On behalf of Kim Orr, this is a very long speech, but to summarize, these girls show their resilience and hard work and their love for the game, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to work with all of them. Looking forward to the upcoming junior girls season with this group. So on to awards. Our first All-Star will be Tia Ma. Our next All-Star is Meng Bai Lee. Our third All-Star is Yolanda Lee. And our fourth All-Star is Julia Saldana. Um, Julia Saldana for Most Improved. Meng Bai Lee for Most Coachable. Tia Ma for Most Versatile. Yolanda Lee for Most Inspirational. And this season's MVP goes to Caitlin Chu. Caitlin worked tremendously hard this season for both the juvenile and senior girls teams. She's an athlete who has a good attitude and off and on the court, and absorbs feedback well. Okay, thank you.
Congratulations. Now on to junior boys volleyball. We'd like to invite the coaches to present their awards.
We would like to congratulate the boys for amazing performance this year, winning the district banner and making a solid placement at the Fraser North playoffs. Watching everyone grow within the team, bonding together, and finding their place was a pleasure to be a part of. It was very hard to choose between the players as everyone showed commitment, perseverance, and improvement. We would now like to present these awards. They're not in any specific order, but the first one is an all-star, and is for most consistent performer and team leader. Can Megan Lim come to the stage?
Our second All-Star goes to our most improved player with his conduct and his leadership abilities, and that goes to Marco C. And our MVP goes to an outstanding player as a libero, and his ability to play other positions as needed was also extremely helpful for the team. I'd like to call up Riley Tang.
We now like to call upon the coaches of senior boys volleyball to present their awards of the season.
First off, thank you, Mrs. Sprocklin, for allowing me to work with outstanding group of young athletes, shaping them the team this year. All year, senior boys were ranked among the elite. These were great tournament performances and culminated with winning the district banner, also doing very well at the zonal championships and qualifying for the provincials. At this point, I'd like to acknowledge a few rounds. First off, I'd like to call upon Danilo Jankovic. Was a quiet member of the team who did his job, sort of like our unsung hero, would just go up there and kill the ball. Nothing fancy, but just do it all, and he was very consistent about doing it. I'd also like to acknowledge Koi Kwan. Koi continued leadership all the way off the court. He was a tenacious player that never gave up, and it was an outstanding job as a libero. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge two players as a co-MVPs. One of them was an outstanding hitter, but he also, unusual for middle, we let him play the back row, and he did a great job there. And the other player was a setter. At the beginning of the year, we had no really player that wanted to step up. This young man stepped up, did his job. He hustled, no ball would hit the ground when he was on the court. So I'd like to acknowledge Simon Russo and James C.
Congratulations. Now moving on from volleyball, we'd like to invite the coaches of junior boys soccer to present their awards.
At the beginning of the year, Damien, Matthew, and I were given the privilege of coaching the junior boys soccer team, and the group of boys that we got together showed perseverance, passion, skill, and constant improvement throughout the season. Through hardships and obstacles, they adapted and overcame all that was thrown at them.
These boys have come a long way as they were able to work together as a whole without any practices, which helped them place top 4 in the Burnaby district and advance to zones. Now I'd like to call up our first All-Star, starting with the most improved athlete, Samuel Markinde. But he's not here, so next one.
Our second All-Star and top goal scorer of the season, Tolik Mazgubin.
Alright, for our next All-Star, we have the team captain, Alec Aliam.
Our last All-Star and unanimous team player, Owen Liu.
Alright, but he's not here either. So, our team MVP goes to Nicholas, I forgot his last name. Rosello. But he's not here either. That's about it.
Great commitment, boys. To the boys, thank you for making this season a wonderful coaching experience for Mr. Gula, Damien, Matthew, and I. To have coached such a well-disciplined and competitive team was our dream from the beginning. It is our hope that you continue your high school soccer careers with the same passion and energy that you showed us this year, and that there will no doubt be a banner in your future. Congratulations.
We now like to call up the coaches of the senior boys soccer team to present the awards for their players.
Letting any award winners that come on the stage know that when you come up the stage on that end, you come across this end and see the lovely people working at the t-shirt table right here waiting for you. You get an all-star shirt. So please come off the stage this way so you are able to claim your prize, your award. Now leave it to Mr.
Sorry about that. We all know what happens when the gospel gets on a stage. So first off, we're going to do the Team All-Star Awards. They say that teams are built in the midfield. And this player was blessed with some strong play. He's Mr. Steady. His passes were crisp, and his tackles were hard. His shooting, well, we won't talk about that. But he's a big part of the team's success. Well done, Ian Allen. Maybe not here.
Alex, where's your brother?
All right. Okay, our next team all-star. He played with passion and heart. He ran tirelessly in the middle of the park. Strong on the ball and a very good passer, he was also known to score some goals. One that stands out was a 30-yard free kick that he put top corner. He turned and waved to both fans in attendance, and then he walked casually back to center like he did it all the time. Well done, Lazar Squirrel. All right, our next team all-star. We call him Mr. Fancy Feet. He's a skilled player, and when he's on his game, he kept the team in possession and created offense. I tell you that he was the key to our offense, but he's probably already told you that himself. He battled through sickness and he gave everything to the team. Well done, Isla McDonald. You take your time.
How fast did
That was awesome.
And we also have co-MVPs this year. So this player was a brick wall. Countless games, he came up with big save after big save, always giving us a chance to win. As long as he didn't have to kick the ball, he was always in control. We would not have made it this far without the stellar goaltending that he brought game in and game out. Well done, Ricardo Mancini. Our other co-MVP, lightning fast, hops like a kangaroo. He does it all for the team. As one of the captains, he was a leader on and off the field. His smarts and ability to read the game helped the team go a long way. He was definitely the team's energizer bunny, Mr. Utility. If we needed us to secure the defense, he was there. If we had to push for a goal, we could move him forward. He just needs to work on his goal celebrations. A true leader, well done, Damien.
Now on to swimming. Could the coaches please come up and present their awards? Now on to swimming. Could the coaches please come up to present their awards?
So this year, our aquatics team worked together with the Central Aquatics team to host practices at SFU. Aquatics is a special team where we have swimmers of all grades and abilities. From first-time competitive swimmers to seasoned club swimmers, we're so proud of all our athletes for their dedication, passion, teamwork, and enthusiasm. To start off, we'd like to give our first All-Star Award to the Rookie of the Year, Veronica Zhang Harvey. Veronica is a new swimmer who worked hard to overcome her shyness and gave it her all at every practice. Next up, we'd like to give our award to our most coachable player, AJ Toms. AJ accepted and made changes to any stroke suggestions we gave him and responded very well to feedback. Our next award goes to our most versatile swimmer, Taomi Ha. Multi-sport athlete and club swimmer who stepped up this year to not only swim, but help teach her fellow swimmers.
Our most improved player goes out to, let me restart that. Most improved
boost goes out to Hanson Quinn. Won both of his crew this year, improved most of his times on meets and events, and had consistent effort overall. Our most inspirational goes out to Luciana. She always had a smile on her face, and she inspired others to compete and do their best.
Lastly, the MVP awards for this team goes to two athletes who are both coaches and swimmers. They both have amazing coaching ethics and set great examples with their positive attitudes. Congratulations to Paul Chen and Tyler Briggs. Lastly, we'd like to thank our sponsored teacher, Mr. Cameron, who helped organize practices, take photos, and was an overall great support. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Okay, now I will present the cross-country awards on behalf of Ms. Callister and Ms. Campbell. We would like to congratulate the cross-country team on a great season. Rain or shine, the team was enthusiastic and ready to run and achieve new personal bests. They had a lot of new members that took on the challenge to push themselves. Commitment, determination, and positivity was demonstrated by each member of the team. You should all feel very proud of your accomplishments. Okay, so our first All-Star award goes to Luciana Brewer. And our second All-Star award goes to Leah Burgess. Both these girls took on the leadership roles and supported and encouraged all of the members of the team. From helping junior members bus to races, to leading warm-ups and cheering on their teammates, their leadership was an integral part of the success of the team. Their positive attitudes were infectious. They hope to see everyone out for another great season in the fall as they continue to expand the team. Congratulations.
Next, I will be presenting the awards for field hockey on behalf of Mr. Exner. The field hockey season was a lot of fun. Our team was united and showed tremendous effort during every match. We could have done with less rainy practices or matches, but our team showed great resolve and fortitude. Thank you for an amazing season, team. Moscrop on 8. So the first team All-Star goes to Sophia Battiston. New to the game, Sophia stepped up. She was excited to play on the forward line and became my selection for most coachable. Sophia always challenged herself by playing hard and trying new things. The next All-Star goes to Leah Burgess. Leah helped us out in goal and showed her strength by playing defense. Her speed and confidence make her my selection for most versatile. She was happy to help and would be a valuable player anywhere on the field. Next, Rookie of the Year goes to Sarah Duval. Sarah's effort on the field and her skill level and dedication to the sport are amazing. Can't wait to see more of her. And lastly, the MVP goes to Jenna Kanji. Jenna showed her dedication by organizing the team, selecting lineups, and attending all practices and games. Her strong performance on the field led us to the finals for the banner. She has inspired the players to work hard and has shown good sportsmanship throughout. Well done, Jenna. Congratulations. We have reached the conclusion of our fall season award. Please give a big round of applause for our fall athletes. We will now pass the mic over to Stella.
Alright, before we begin with our winter sports awards, we're going to be doing some raffle prizes. So, I know it's really dark, but I'm just going to take a raffle ticket, and then on the left side of the stage, right beside the athlete of the month thing, there's a bunch of raffle prizes. There's like clipboards and Moscrop apparel, stuff like that. So, drum roll please. One, 2, 2, 7, 9, 5, 4. I'm gonna do another one. Let's speed it up. 915598 Someone must have it, like 9155,982. Oh, they got it? Oh, great. Okay. We'll do one more. Drum roll, please. One, 2, 2, 7, 9, 9, 5. One more? We'll do one more. Why not? Okay. 1, 2, 2, 7, 971. Yay, okay, great. That concludes our raffle draw. We will have more prizes at dinner, so get pumped for that. Continuing on to our awards, I'd like to invite Hannah and Damien to the stage.
Alright. We will now be recognizing all our winter teams, starting with basketball. First off, we'd like to invite the coaches of the grade 8 boys basketball team to present their awards.
Hi everyone, our names are
Felix.
and I'm Emily. And along with Mr. McLean and Ms. Langio, we had the pleasure of coaching the grade 8 boys basketball team this season. Overall, they were an amazing group to work with as they showed great teamwork, dedication, improvement throughout the season. We are so proud of how far they've come, so on behalf of this team, we would like to announce the following awards.
So I'm just going to call up all the names. Felix Nugent. Sasha Mishevich. Jack Richardson. Georgios Strabard. Kaylin Gulan. And Kareem Abdullah. Okay, our first all-star was Felix. He can play any position. He's tremendously dedicated and willing to learn. Great energy. Sasha. He's a hardworking, super energetic, and supportive of his teammates. Jack worked hard since the beginning of the season, put in time and work to strengthen his skill set. Very dedicated. George isn't here, but he was passionate and devoted player, strong skill set, and works well with his teammates. And last All-Star is Kaylin, the positive energy and willing to learn, picks up on things very quickly.
We have an MVP player. I don't think he's here today, but his name is like Kareem, and he's our most skilled all-around player and great dedication, sportsmanship, attitude, and asset to the team.
Thank you.
We'd now like to invite the coaches of the junior boys basketball team to the stage to present their awards.
First, I really want to thank Scott Spratlin for giving me this opportunity to work with these fine players. I'm just really proud and really humbled to have worked with all of them and getting to know them this year, and thanking them for the opportunity to coach them. So I'll just call up our 4 All-Stars, and I wish I could have chosen more. It was really tough to choose, and they were just all so outstanding to work with. For our MVP, who carried our offense and supported the whole team, really humble, a real example in leadership of Arco Militech is here. The second award, this is kind of a double designation here. He's kind of the jackknife of our team, Swiss Army knife of our team, gave us rebounding, steals, heart, leadership as well, set an example. Zeke Shackelford. Our team really struggled with turnovers at the beginning of the year. It was one of the things that made it challenging for us. And it took a while to find this player on our team who could be really steady with the ball, great passing, decent shooting. I never really discovered him at the very beginning because he was so humble and quiet, kept his head down, came to work. And once we plugged him into the starting lineup, things got a lot better. Kevin Yua, come on up for our most outstanding player. The 4th award, our Rookie of the Year, really impressed with his shooting, his maturity on the court, his competitiveness, ball handling, and one of our best on-the-ball defenders, Sean Boyce. All right. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for letting me be your coach, and I'm just proud of everything you guys did. And thank you, and thanks to Scott and Moscrop for giving me the chance to coach.
Now we'd like to invite the coaches to present the awards for the senior boys basketball team.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dave Roy from New Zealand. Everyone say aloha! That's aloha in Hawaiian. All right. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for Scott Spraglin for giving me a chance to coach the senior boys team here. The boys, I'd like to say everyone who participated in the knockouts just to try and be in the team was very hard. We had like over 40, almost 50 guys show up, and all we needed was to cut it down to about 12 to 15. So I'd like to say thank you for all the boys who tried. I'd like to say all the boys who helped us out from the volleyball side of things, came over and helped us out when we started getting going. Another thing I'd like to say is I was told that this is not the most known for basketball in this area of Vancouver. But what I saw is like so much potential to be one of those schools that can kick ass in basketball in Vancouver. So the next generation coming up, all I got to say to you is you just got to keep that vibe up and don't think that your school's just volleyball. All you guys are into basketball. You've actually got the potential to make this school known as a real, a school to do damage in the basketball league in Vancouver. So I look forward to that. So we're going to start off with a presentation for my awesome team. I didn't bring my monocular today, so the girl's going to whisper in my ear who the first one is up and what the first award is. All right, drum roll for the first All-Star in the senior boys team. Daniel Dawn. He's too cool to be here, so thank you very much. The next All-Star is going up to Manish. There's only one Manish. Before I present the MVP for our team, just two quick little situations that we had in our team is, I think it was the first game we had was against the #1 team in Vancouver, or in your league, in this competition, and we were beating them in the first quarter. So that's a good thing. I just want to let you know that, okay? Our team was pretty lethal. They had like 10 coaches, and they just had me. And we were kicking their butts. And the last one was another tough team. All the boys who know this, we broke their ankles. And what that means is we psyched them out left and right, we dodged them, all right? So we were killing them on the attack, in the head. So I'm just trying to give you some good vibes, okay? I come here, I have a lot of fun, my team, we have a lot of fun. I'm very, very, very thankful to have this chance. So now, for the most important and the most valuable player for the team, senior boys, high school, goes to, drum roll please, Benson 2! Yeah! Yeah, here he is. Let's give it up. Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to call the coaches of the Grade 8 girls basketball team to present their awards.
thank our student coaches for the grade 8 girls basketball team. We had wonderful student coaches, volunteers. 2 of them are here right now, but we're missing a couple of them, and I want to say thank you to actually all the coaches and all the student coaches. So, we do have some awards, and I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful coaches here who are, oh, you would like, okay. I don't mind taking, so, Coach Jocelyn here would like to say thank you and congratulate Isabella G. So we're going to call everybody up first. So Isabella G, if you're here, please come up. Clara Melo de Oliveira Costa. I don't think she's here because she wasn't here earlier. Next one would be Susan Dang. Please come up. We also have Sarah Duvall. Yes, okay, so, do you guys want to Okay, so we are going to present our awards here. We had a wonderful year this year, being able to play basketball again after a COVID situation. I want to welcome our students to the stage and give them a big round of applause because they're very nervous to be up here, but we're super happy for them and our student coaches. So everybody, thank you. Cheers. Thank you, folks.
Now on to the junior girls basketball team. We'd like to invite the coaches to give out their awards.
Our Moscrop junior girls basketball team had an unforgettable season. Through practices, games, and team bonding events, we saw new friendships form and the building of new connections on and off the court. We are grateful to have a team of such determined, passionate, and sportsmanlike athletes. The greatest gift of coaching is watching the players grow and develop together. From the very first game against Killarney to our last game against Central, even our game against Alpha, which we want to talk about, you have all improved tremendously.
Our first award goes to Banquet Lee. This player was very committed by attending to almost every practice, including early morning practices. She worked very hard over the season and practices and games, which has led her to become one of our key players during games. Despite having little to no experience with basketball, experience outside of the team, we could count on her to always do her best. Congratulations, Banquet.
Our next award goes to Raven May. Raven was the most versatile player on our team. We initially put her on as post because of her height. However, during difficult games, we asked her to play point guard. Although there was a bit of hesitation initially, she did her best, and it turns out she's a really great playmaker. We also would see her always fighting for the ball. Often she would fall being so aggressive, but she would get herself right back up. Congratulations, Raven.
Our final award goes to Catherine Jorgensen. She is deeply passionate about basketball and was consistently dedicated throughout the entire season. She always contributed the most on defense, and she got countless blocks and rebounds every game. She also was a key player on offense, getting layup after layup. Although we played her a lot and she got tired after a while, she would push through for her teammates. She's a great player to coach as she always implemented our game plays and strategies. Congratulations, Catherine.
Alright, so to conclude our basketball awards, we'd like to invite the coaches of the senior girls basketball team to present their awards.
This year has literally been a year of downs and ups. In the sense that most of the team that we had hadn't played basketball in almost 2 years. So we had to, when we started the season, we had to build a foundation. And although injuries and COVID had negative impacts on the team, we persevered and often needed extra help to even field a team for some of our games. We got better as the season rolled along and ended up on a high. One of our tournaments was canceled due to COVID, and then we played it almost a month after our season was over. And we ended up winning all the games, and we came first in the Britannia Bruins Invitational Tournament. So congratulations to you for that. I think it's the first trophy that basketball has received in about 9 years. I remember the last one was we came second in the tournament in Abbotsford. That was a long time ago. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Sprackland for his continual support this year. He was always able to answer all my questions. He answered his emails all through the day and night, and he was extremely positive and helpful. I could always count on him to give me good advice in dealing with difficult situations. None of them involved the team, of course. Also want to thank the assistant coaches who made my job a lot easier. First is Clara Kong. She helped run portions of practices and also took care of managing all the playing times and substitutions during the games. And it allowed me to focus on the game and also talking to the players while they were on the bench. The second assistant is Felix Wang, who's here. Felix, do you want to come up? He's going to assist me in passing out the awards. He did more than that during the season, of course. He helped demonstrate skills that I could no longer do. He was also, where's Felix? Felix? Well, we'll find him in a second. Okay. He was also my voice during the games, telling the players where to go, what to do, and things like that. As a lot of you know, I'm pretty quiet. So there he is. One more person to thank before I announce the winners. In the 10 years that I've been coaching at Moscrop, I haven't, this is the first year that I've actually had a manager. So thank you to Maya she not only performed the duties of manager, but she also kept stats, did the video, and also helped us coach. She was always willing to do anything that we asked her to do, and she was a vital part of the team. Thank you, Maya. Is Maya here? Yeah, you can come up. Thanks, Maya. Sorry, I'm still thanking people, so we'll get to the awards in a second. I also want to thank a couple of players that were not officially on our team, but helped us a lot during the season. As I mentioned before, we had quite a few situations where we didn't have enough players, and these two players who were in grade 9 came out whenever they could. Raylan May and Catherine Dirksen. Their dynamic duo. Raylan was strong on offense and was a consistent scorer, while Catherine was a defensive stopper. In one game where she played for us, the ref actually came up after the game to tell me that she had over 20 blocks in the game. So the fact that the ref was even keeping count was pretty impressive. And then at our tournament, she was named one of the 5 All-Stars at that tournament, at the Britannia tournament. So, congratulations to you, Catherine. And hopefully, Raylan and Catherine, if you guys are playing basketball next year, even though you're in grade 10, you might want to consider playing senior. Okay, now for the awards. Sorry about that. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but it's going to be even longer now. The first award goes to Mina Welch. She's getting the Team Leadership Award. She's a captain and the leader on and off the court. She has a passion for the game of basketball and is highly motivational to the entire team. I can count on her to lead the team during practices, pre-game, and during the game, and she always has words of encouragement after the game. On the court, I can rely on her to play any position from point guard through to center, depending on what is needed during that day. The next player is Summer Eugenio. She's the most improved player. Summer was already a highly skilled player at the beginning of the season. She worked hard at practice and worked on her three-point shot throughout the season. And although she was still quiet at the end of the season, she became more confident in her ability to shoot the big shots when called upon. She was relentless on defense, often having to cover both wings of our zone. She came second in the three-point contest at the Britannia tournament and was one basket away from winning it all during the final shootout. Congrats, Summer. Our Rookie of the Year goes to Shayna Arciago. This year was a year where the whole team was technically rookies because none of them have ever played for the senior team. Although Shayna is in grade 10, she was our primary point guard and directed our offense. She worked extremely hard during practices and was eager to learn skills that she could use during the game. Congrats, Shayna. At this time, I also want to thank a couple of people who didn't get awards, and those are our grade 10s who sacrificed more playing time playing with the juniors and joined the senior team instead. They are Holly Hancock, Jocelyn Lamb, and Sarah Stein. Our MVP this year is Deanne Chang. Deanne is a consistent high performer, hardworking, good defensively with steals, and our top point scorer in almost every game. She is a team player who helps her teammates get better. She is able to slice through the opposing team's defense for a layup, and is also consistent with her outside shots. There were some games where she scored more than half of our points. The amazing thing is, basketball is not her best sport. Those are all the awards that we have this year, but I do want to recognize one special performance by Emily Kim at our Britannia tournament. Emily averaged 20 points per game during that tournament and scored 5 threes in a couple of the games. Emily's excellent play that weekend was rewarded with her being named the tournament MVP. So congratulations to Emily. Congratulations to the whole team for a fun season, and I hope that the returning students will join the team next year. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was a lot of basketball. Alright, next we'd like to call up the coaches of the ski and snowboard team to present their awards.
I don't even know who this guy picked. So you can just do it. Yeah.
Alright, so Ms. Dado is not here, so I will present the awards on her behalf. So we have 2 All-Star Awards, and the first award goes to Annie Vinkalik. And the second award goes to Victoria Ustiogova. So Annie and Victoria were both dedicated Moscrop ski team players from grade 8 to grade 12. Congratulations to Annie and Victoria. We now like to call up the coaches of the gymnastics team to present their awards.
I'd like to thank the other members of the coaching staff, Lucinda Donaldson and Ben LaRue. We were second in the province this year. We had so many strong performances this year. For example, both Dana Ramirez and Brooklyn Plum finished second in their all-around at the province. And because we had so many strong performances, our awards also look at work ethic, attitude, leadership, and citizenship. So our first award goes to a gymnast who not only performed beautifully and finished second at provincials, but her commitment and hard work is evident every practice. Sophia Battister. The next award recognizes the gymnast whose passion and dedication to the sport, as well as continuing support for her teammates, plays a huge role in our success. Claire Newell. The next 2 All-Stars not only pushed themselves hard to compete at the higher levels, but have also demonstrated leadership by leading warm-ups and volunteering their time coaching others on the team. Maya Ma, and finishing fourth in BC, Jasmine Wong. Our next All-Star recognizes a person whose enthusiasm and positive spirit is so infectious, it makes practices more fun and makes the team stronger. When I'm busy, he helps first-year athletes with their routines, essentially helping with coaching even without being asked. He also finished first in the province this year, David Wu. Last but not least, our MVP is an athlete who does so much more than just compete. She leads warm-ups, helps the other athletes, helps our team together in so many different ways, including managerial duties. Basically, anything I ask, it gets done. She's overcome emotional battles this year, as well as a serious ankle injury, only to come out on top. Our MVP is Kathleen Lack.
Alright, now I'd like to call up the coach of our very first Moscrop curling team to present their awards.
Okay, so this year was the first year of the Moscrop curling program, and we were excited to have a dedicated group of girls participate and form our curling team for the very first time. I was really nervous actually taking on curling this year because I wasn't sure how many people were going to show up, and I was very happy and very excited to see that we had a full team of girls come out. And we participated at the zone play, at the district playdowns, and came a very close second to Burnaby North this year. Our girls team, they had an amazing start to this program. Every single player was a brand new curler who had never tried curling before. And because of that, I got to watch them develop and grow as players so quickly over the course of this year. The team had a lot of time to develop and build the skills that they were gaining this year. They're all grade 8s and grade 9s, so they've got lots of time to continue building those skills going forward. This year, I'm delighted to announce that our single MVP is our most improved player. She came to all of our practices, she was dedicated, and she grew from being one of the curlers that was very nervous about being on ice and even curling for the first time to becoming one of our most well-rounded and most outstanding players. This year's most improved player and our MVP is Emma Carlson.
We'd like to invite the coaches of the table tennis team to present their awards. Is Sophia Lee here? I'll present on behalf of Mr. Sidney and Miss Lang, the table tennis coaches. And so our first All-Star Award goes to Anna Lee. Our second All-Star Award goes to Carly Shao. Our third All-Star Award goes to Devin Back. Valuable Player Award goes to Sophia Lee.
Well, everyone, we made it. Please give a big round of applause to our winter athletes.
For raffle and then dinner.
Alright. Thank you for all being patient throughout all of our awards for the first 2 seasons. Now it's time for dinner. The lights are going to be coming on soon. And throughout the meal, you'll be entertained by a slideshow made by our lovely PE leadership students. Once the slideshow is complete, we're going to be doing more raffling. And I'd first like to invite any staff, community coaches, and volunteers to go ahead and get their meals. Yep, there are the lights. Our delicious dinner is prepared by Mira's Catering, so let's give a big thank you to Mira as well. She can hear you, she's just outside. So yeah, like I said, staff, community coaches, you can go right ahead, and then we'll do some more afterwards.
Is that right?